In 1864, General Robert E. Lee was named Commander-in-Chief of the Confederate Armies, but was forced to surrender to Yankee General Ulysses S. Grant 2 months later. This day in 1971 marked the first in golf, when astronaut Alan Shepard teed off on the moon. This day in 2001, Ariel Sharon was elected Prime Minister of Israel in a landslide victory over Ehud Barak. And on this day in 1952, England drew a queen for a king. 56-year-old King George VI suffered a heart attack and died in his sleep. His 25-year-old daughter, Elizabeth, was visiting Kenya when she got word that her father was gone and that she was the new Queen of England. And that's this day in history.
Like what?
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Isaiah
And Anastasia.
bringing you homework announcements
On WDMS News.
Today is Thursday, February 6th, A-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community.
Please be seated.
And now for the math question of the day. What is the area of this quadrilateral? The length is 22 centimeters and the width is 2 centimeters. Be sure to let your math teacher know if you can solve it. And now here's the word of the day.
The word of the day is mediocre. Joanne spent all day cooking, but unfortunately the meal turned out to be just mediocre. Again, the word of the day is mediocre.
Let's get checking the weather from Jasper.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. Today's weather report is brought to you by boron. The atomic number is 5, the atomic weight is 10.81, and the symbol is B. Now for your weather. The weather for today is variable clouds, breezy and cold, highs 30 to 34 degrees, winds north 10 to 15 miles. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Jasper. Dundalk Middle School Black History Calendar Trivia Contest. Attention, it's Black History Month and Black Saga is having a trivia contest. Get information from your homework teacher to participate. Fill in the trivia calendar with the name of the African American described on each day. Turn in your completed calendar to Miss Harley in 304. At the end of the month, 2 lucky winners will be selected for a special prize.
Also, on this day, he was elected to South Carolina Supreme Court in 1870.
Want to win a pizza party for your homeroom? Collect as many box tops on the collection sheet as possible. Once filled out, turn your collection sheets into your home teacher. The homeroom with the highest percentage of box tops will earn a pizza party. This contest will go from now until February 21st.
Now a boys basketball report from Gerald.
On Tuesday, our Lady Owls played at Stemmers Run. The first quarter went by quickly as Stemmers Run jumped ahead 0-12. Thanks to a basket by Hunter and the second quarter, DMS was on the board. The girls fought hard to keep possession of the ball thanks to rebounds from Janae, Jennifer, Desiree, Whitney, Raven, and 2 rebounds each from Amina and Shakira 4 rebounds from Hunter, and 6 rebounds from Rashay. In the third quarter, Arena hit a three-pointer and Rashay got a basket. The fourth quarter of the game was very exciting as there was a steal by Raven and Chanel. Baskets were scored by Desiree Rashay with a final score of 11-31. Our Lady Owls have another game today against Parkville. The Bulls became a sluggish start to dominate Stemmers Run Middle School 66-38, improving to 7-3 on the season. Gayshook had his best game of the year, scoring 25 points, including 5 threes, and won the old-fashioned way. Gerald Skills had another solid performance with 9 points and many assists. Dylan Bucker had completely regained his earlier form, scoring 8 points and pulling down 12 rebounds. Kevin Bullock played his best game thus far, scoring 7 points and grabbing 5 rebounds. Rashad Day was a ball of fire on the court, scoring his season-high 6 points. Tyler McCoy joined the scoring, hitting all 3-pointers late in the fourth quarter. Alfonso Cornish was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Alex Hafner, Andrew Leckie, and Riante Brown all scored, as well as everyone who played scored. Think of us this afternoon as we go against the strong Parkville middle team.
And now here's a special report from Ms. Birch.
Good morning. This is Ms. Birch, and today is the 4th day of National School Counseling Week. Our message today is about overcoming challenges even when it is tough. The inventor Thomas Edison said, "Our lives are not determined by what happens to us, but how we react to what happens. Not by what life brings us, but by the attitude we bring to life." There are 2 types of people: those who fear failure, so they never try, and those who fear failure, so they never quit. Don't let others get you down. As Winnie the Pooh, the author of Winnie the Pooh once wrote, "You're braver than you believe, and you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think." As your school counselor, I'm here to help you overcome the challenges you face in your lives. I want to help you build your own magical future. Thank you.
And now for some words of wisdom.
Good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This is Anastasia with a few words of wisdom. Every human being on planet Earth has challenges in his or her life. No exceptions. Challenges are something we all have in common, regardless of the color of our skin or the size of our wallets. The question is, how do we deal with the challenges of life? Do we just lie down and give up, or do we accept the challenges as an opportunity to learn and to grow? Stephen Hawking is a man who has faced a major challenge for most of his adult life. He has an incurable disease of the nervous system. Most of his body is paralyzed. He has to use a wheelchair to get around. He can't feed himself. He can't speak without special computer equipment. But guess what? He's considered the world's greatest scientific genius since Albert Einstein. Stephen Hawking tells us, it matters if you don't just give up. If you're faced with a challenge, remember Stephen Hawking. Remember his challenges, his courage, his determination, and then don't give up. What's something to think about is Anastasia. Make a great day or not, the choice is yours.
And now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. I want to take a moment and just have all students again focus on the importance of coming to school every day, demonstrating excellent attendance, coming to school with a positive attitude and applying yourself. And as part of Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to make sure you are prepared to leave here a globally competitive graduate, not only successful in school, but also in life. I want to remind students that all students will be taking spring pictures today through our science classes. So again, we will have spring pictures today through our science classes. Thank you to our science department who are going to be making sure all of our students have those pictures taken today. And again, as Ms. Birch said, this is National Counseling Week. Please take a moment in time to thank our counselors for their support of our students at Dundalk Middle School. Again, teachers and students, please take time today to thank Ms. Birch, Ms. Parsons for all that they do to support you. Again, this is National Counseling Week, and we know they do a lot to make sure our students are making great decisions socially, emotionally, and academically at Dundalk Middle School. So again, thank you to Ms. Birch and to Ms. Parsons. Also want to focus on students. Again, as I talk about coming to school every day, in order to be successful, you have to be here. And you earned your second quarter report cards earlier this week, and soon enough it will be third quarter interim. So we want to make sure we are focused on doing our best. All students can earn honor roll status. Next week, Thursday, February 13th, our 6th and 7th graders will be having during Mod 1 their honor roll breakfast. Our 8th graders will be having their honor roll breakfast on Friday the 14th during Mod 1. So again, looking forward to all of our students who earned honor roll and getting an opportunity to recognize the excellence that you do. Also, students, I want to challenge every student in this building not just to get honor roll, but also to earn positive behavioral referrals from your teachers. We want to recognize all the great things that you're doing at Dundalk Middle School, and you're going to be a big part of the reason as how we move from a good school to a great school. Thank you, students and staff. Have a great day.
This is Isaiah
and Anastasia
reminding you to
stay classy at Dundalk Middle School. Happy Thursday.